Hey everybody, welcome back to Stardew Valley once again. Let's get right back into things. I had to make sure to give all the farms going over, just to make sure everything's legit and everything is going fine. Everything we have is like properly earned and everything. And let's keep it that way. Alright, so, once again, I'm on... Right, don't... Whoops! I was using my controller to scroll through the tabs, but I saw a bunch of red words pop up from my, my SMAPI box, because it complained to me. It doesn't crash for me since I'm the host, but I accidentally selected the social tab, and it's like, no! Not the social tab, Tiegon. Do you know how many friends you have in this... Anyways, I have it set to friends only, and yeah, I mean, as long as you guys, I mean, I guess I don't mind. Let's stick to my friends list isn't full. Let's just stick to the friends list for now, and we'll do the invite code as needed. Anyways, it's raining. Is everything? Everything's transmitting okay, but I'm not... Did I forget to do the thing where I get my chat box? My chat box... Ah, yeah, Bridget said hello, but I'm not seeing on the chat box. Oh. So maybe I messed up with my multi-chat. My multi-chat thing isn't set up right. Is that the case? Let me double check my streams real quick. Oh. Dear, oh dear. Okay, some things didn't save. Oh well. That's okay. We can still have a chill stream. But it seems the title didn't save on the, I'm not getting the Twitch side of things. And I'm not getting my chat in the multi-stream chat. So one moment while I take care of this error. Because it's still saying, on the Twitch side of things, it's still saying I'm playing Tangle Deep, and I don't want it to say that. Alright, so now I'm seeing the chats in the multi-stream chat properly. That's good. So I can see all of you. Good to see you, Maya Winkler. I'm glad you're still working on that drawing. I'm glad that's working out, so that sounds good. Or you're almost finished, yeah. Yep. So... Valley. That name. Hey, Historic Nerd. Good to see you. Welcome back. Yep. But now it's Cooperative Clam Digger. Although, I think you need crab pots. We've learned that you can use crab pots for what might be clams. I guess. Or, well, you just get those down at the beach, really. You just go down... To clam dig, you just need to go down to the... you know what, now that Historic Nerd mentioned it, maybe we should go for a few clams down at the beach. It's a rainy day. How's our luck? Actually, maybe we should go to the dungeon instead. Fortune teller. Very displeased. Okay. The spirits are displeased. That's fine. I forget where I put my frickin'... I guess my fishing pole's indoors, or did somebody else have it? I forget. You know, with how much chaos is going on, I tend to forget what's going on. Where did I put my... Maybe it's... I know we had a chest, like, down at the docks, or maybe I lent my fishing pole to someone. Check these. Or no, here it is. Okay, good. Yeah, I just left it here. Yeah, I would expect people would return things at the end of the episode anyways. But I don't organize very well either, so... And the pepper was for one of the bundles. No, we already did the pepper. Okay, then I can sell the pepper, I guess. Although maybe it's better to save those. I don't know. Save the mushrooms. We'll go ahead and do up the various ores. Ah, that's okay. You don't have your Stardew mojo back. Yeah. Take as much time as you need to recover. But you're always welcome, of course. Anyone is welcome to join me if they have the game and multiplayer. Am I doing Clone Drone tomorrow? You know, I'm really not certain. I guess, yeah, I should do that tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow. Because I did take 1 week off of that game. I mean, as long as we have, well, that's a good question, is like, as long as we have like a good audience for it, because like last time I didn't really have a particularly good audience. Like, the audience was a bit smaller than normal, so it's like, at that point, maybe I should go on to a different game. And also, like, I do remember that, like, the amount of money in the game has gotten, like, out of control, so I'm gonna have to address that. I might have to make, like, the money gain rate smaller, or, like, zero out the money, because... Or at least, like, make it so that you don't have as much... Yeah. Like, you can't summon as much, because, yeah, it's like... Basically, in that game, every time I got past Titanium, it's like a bunch of things would just be summoned against me, so it's like I couldn't really get, like, a high score or anything. And yeah, there's a lot of other games. I don't know why. Well, no, I do know why. It's like, that... I really do want to complete that stupid Terminator 2 game that I was playing yesterday. That Super Nintendo game. And the reason why is because, well, the game sucks, but it's a game I had when I was a kid. And I never could quite beat it, and I want to see what's at the end, but I don't want to see it, like, using somebody else's playthrough. Even if I have to use save states, that'll be acceptable, but I feel like I have to do it myself. That's like one of the things about me. It just, I don't know. Yeah, it's like Stockholm Syndrome at this point. Well, I can certainly beat the Terminator 2 arcade or Super Nintendo game if I use the save states. I don't care about luck. What the hell? Let's just go. Or I can fish. Let's say I'll go there and I'll fish, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing at this point. That's right. I should have been digging for clams. I should have gone to the beach. That's right. Historic nerd sent us on an adventure. Oh well, I can always get like some fruit and things. Ah yes. Why would it be raining here? But did we get the special fish from here for the bundles? But yeah, like the Terminator 2 game, it's nuts because they expect you to do everything in one try. They don't give you any extra lives. I mean, that's insane. That was insane. I forgot it was just like one life. And so it's like, I think it's fair to like say, hey, can I get extra lives on this? Like, I've had this, you know, there's a lot of games. There's a lot of human life. You know, and I can only do so much. No, not the light gun game. The Super Nintendo game that was not the light gun game. Judgment Day. But the light gun game... I mean, the light gun game was kind of funny in its own way, because I remember in the introduction there was, like, just, like, Terminators. It was like you're in the future, and, like, Terminators would be walking everywhere, and they would... Like, not all of them would shoot you. Some would just go walking by. Oh. So if you sat there... Oh, that was probably a scorpion fish. But if you sat there, like, some would shoot you. But someone would be like, I'm going to kill humans over here. They just would be walking with an assault rifle. I don't know, I found that funny. And also the way that if you, like, if you shoot your friends in the light gun game, they'll just, like, have a blanket, like, no! Like, don't shoot your friends. Anyways, yeah, I did like the light gun game, but that was... I only rented that one. I owned Judgment Day. And boy, I almost wish I hadn't. But now I've got to beat it. It's like, damned if I'm not going to see the end of that game under my own power. At least if nothing else, be using save states. Plus, I had to watch the movie when I was younger than I should have been to be watching that kind of movie. You know, There's reasons. There's reasons for doing that. I guess. I don't know about Rampart. Maybe Rampart too at some point, but... Alright, we got ourselves a sandfish. I could say I could have grabbed some coconuts or something, but it's good enough, really. I just want to complete the bundles. Kind of take care of a few things. I'm not... You know, I haven't been... Since we've been through so many farms, I have been taking good care of the bundles or paying as much attention to them as I should. I've been letting a lot of my friends do that, which has helped out a lot. 2 versions of Rampart for the NES? Oh no, I didn't know that, Amadeus. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I'm always pleased at how many various facts you know about various old games that we share in common. So we always have that to talk about. Huh. I'm curious what those are like. I'm sure they don't have the propaganda balloons and stuff of the Super Nintendo one, because that's what they... I guess that's why they make a big deal about it being like Super Rampart. But, yeah, I guess it's worth trying out just to see the differences, like the bosses and difficulties. Okay. Yeah, I'll just stick that in there. And let's... I guess just go down to the beach side, or... Should I have gone in the dungeon anyways? Not really. Yeah, we'll just... It's okay to get rest early and just get some free money. Ah, the US one was very similar to the arcade game, and the Famicom version had different settings for the difficulties. Ah, yes. Yeah, the Japanese versions of games do tend to be more difficult than their American counterparts. At least in the early days. It was kind of refreshing when it wasn't the case. Although there's still plenty of hard games. Ah, yes. Was it the coin-op with the like there was I remember playing the coin-op version with the trackball, and then like I do remember later playing one with the joystick as well. But like I remember in the early days when I was really young, when we went to the arcade. I remember my father fell in love with this old game, this old helicopter game called Steel Talons. Man, him and my uncle would just play that. We were just playing that game like crazy. And it was a decent game. We got it for like Sega, but it wasn't as good, I guess, as the arcade version, which it was kind of an experience, but that was more of a helicopter game, and it. Like, nowadays, the vector graphics look like just awful. Just god-awful. But I remember it was kind of cool, because, like, you use the foot pedals and stuff, so... I never saw my father just, like, start, like, putting that many coins into an arcade machine until that point. So that was kind of interesting to see him suddenly take an interest, because he likes, like, aviation-based games. Whereas he didn't really care much for any of the beat-em-ups or stuff like that. Huh. Interesting. Different themes? Like Red Riding Hood theme or ancient Japanese theme? Well, I guess I should, yeah, I definitely should take a look at that, yeah. That sounds pretty cool. I do need to figure out some of the settings on that retro arch, because I did scan my ROM directories, but I wasn't getting all my ROMs to show up. Like, it turns out I did have the first Samurai and some of the other games I planned to play yesterday for the various SNES games stream, but I guess it didn't scan properly or something, so I thought I had lost them, because I had lost some of my ROMs, but yeah, no, it turns out they were there. It works just fine for ZNES, but I guess it was just, I don't know, I must have had something in the video settings wrong. I'll have to, like, go over all my settings. It's still... The point is, it's still a bit new for me, and I'm still working out some of the tweaks, some of the fiddly settings. I guess let's just get to bed. Right. Do we have any... No, we don't have any pets yet. That's right. We had cattle... We had pets other than the cats. We had pets in the other farm, but not this one. That's right. We've been through several co-op farms now. Alright, foraging. Or several. I've been through several farms, and this is the second co-op one. Okay, Tapper. Well, except for I've also played with one or two other people online, but... Yeah. It gets confusing sometimes. That's the main thing. Ah, nice 2 rainy days in a row. Pretty sweet. Do we have good luck today? Yes, we do. Okay, the spirits are happy. I can go to the dungeon if I please. These still are not ready for harvest. Well, that's very nice. It's nice to have two rainy days in a row. Instantly frees me up. We've already done the tomato. Yeah, we just need to do the melons. Okay, the melons are on their way. Oh no, that's right, the gold corn. I think the gold corn we need to save, right? I may have goofed there. Was it like quality crops? Yeah, we need to save the gold corn. Whoops. Okay. From now on, save gold star corn. We still have plenty of time. All right. Need fresh melon. That's good. And let's get our butt to the mine. Or get our butt to the skull dungeon. Yeah, let's get some nice stuff there. I should probably bring as many rocks as I can, too. We have one lightning rod. If we get more lightning rods at this point, it's going to be too late. Also, I don't have the technology for lightning rods. Okay. Whatever skill... I don't... Yeah, I must have been relying on my fellow farmers for that, but... I don't know how to make a lightning rod. Must have got that one for free. Anyways, I don't know where the rest of the rocks are. I think they're sitting in the mine, as I was saying. Or maybe actually, I probably put them in my house. But let me check the mine chest, because I remember we used to leave. There's some rocks here. Okay, I'll take those just in case I need to make some more stairs. We'll get the rest of the rocks on the way. Ah, the bus driver is still coming, that's right. Bus driver, Pam! Hey! Lesson sketch. Welcome back. Good to see you. You get lightning rods at foraging level 6. Let's see if we can hurry Pam along. Pam, I want to go to the dungeon. I want to spend a long time there. Are you, she's still waking up? Pam, do you work on stormy days? Like, maybe I can get her to hurry up by, like, standing in front of her and using that strategy. How long does she take to come out? I forget. I'm just, like, stalking the bus driver so I can, like, make her hurry up. Or did I miss her? And I'm just, like, waiting outside her house when she's already there. I'd be surprised. Or does she not? The bus driver works every day, doesn't she? I can't remember. Yeah. I think she does. I didn't miss her. She comes pretty late. Okay. Yeah, she's still sleeping. It's like, it's really early. It's still really early in the day. She shows up at 10. So when does she leave her trailer? Like, I guess at like 9. It doesn't take her, like, how many hours does it take her to get through the town? Ah, yeah, so I could have tried to hurry her up. I'm not sure if it's advisable to hurry her up at this point. Okay, go, Pam, go. Not sure if I am actually helping your efficiency or not at this point, but I guess I kind of am. By using that stand in front of the person strategy. We'll have a nice moment staring at each other for a bit. Like, I might have squeezed like 10 minutes out of her. I don't know. I don't think I really gained much in the way of efficiency. But we had some nice touching moments staring at Pam. And, you know, that's nice. Strange that I'm hearing these noises out here. But that's just the wonder of Stardew co-op. Okay. Or Stardew multiplayer. I should say Stardew beta, really. Because I'm... At the moment, I'm the only one on. I do have my friends list on properly, so... I did notice that there's some changes with the friends list. So I hope none of you are having trouble joining. Or maybe it was... Yeah, maybe it was that other problem with the... No, the port forwarding should be okay. Okay, you know, there's a couple problems with multiplayer that can occur to keep people from joining. Oh, yeah, I didn't bring any explosives. No, I didn't. Yeah, I should have done that. Yeah, I should get... I haven't... We do have some extra money now. But, yeah, up until this point, we didn't have a lot of extra money, so I didn't want to waste money on explosives, but... Yeah. You're doing alright. Yeah. I mean, considering it's with one hand, yeah. I doubt I could do any better. So hang in there. But yeah, I really should have brought explosives. I'll make sure to get some oh, that was weird. I saw my API say something red when I went down that ladder. It'd be hard for me to decipher exactly what's going on, but there is some things that it's getting a bit concerned about. Yeah, like I press once and it has like it fails generating a level and then it tries again and it works. That's weird. I'm just gonna avoid these monsters. Use my rocks that I've gathered. But yeah, at least I have enough food to keep going at this point. But yeah, I should get some explosives. I should buy a lot of those slingshots. I should buy a nice load of that. And then we'll be able to get some iridium. I also probably should upgrade my pickaxe here. That'd be nice. I wonder if I could borrow somebody else's in the meantime. Just go into somebody's house. You know. I mean, I noticed that you weren't around, but your pickaxe was, and mine wasn't. Of course, then I'd have to, like, put it back and remember whose it was, otherwise they'll be without a pickaxe, and that'd be rude, so... Uh-oh, okay. Speaking of being very rude, dying would be a bit rude. Don't you agree? Yeesh. Oh, crap. Another one. Uh-oh. Oh, shit! Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, I was worried about the slime. I was worried about the slime, so I got off my rhythm. I could have done that. Or I could have just ate. I should have ate. I didn't expect that many. I should have ate earlier. I didn't expect that many in a row. Be more careful next time. Alright, Harvey. Damn. Lost 1,000 gold and 5 items. That happens. So probably not my sword. At least it wasn't my sword. But yeah, that kind of stinks. Alright. You know, you can just add me on the Steam friends list. Joao Pedro. It is in the description below, and it isn't full yet. And that's, for me, that's a bit easier to manage than the code. Just cause, like, yeah, it allows me to have more control over who comes in and who doesn't. Otherwise, I'll have to, like, restart the game, and like, destroy somebody's house for that kind of thing. So yeah, just for now, I'll accept any friend requests I get. Because I have my friend list up. But once I get, like, if I get max, like, Steam friends, like, then we can do that. But I'll have to make sure to have ways of keeping things orderly and stuff. Plus, then I don't have to actually, like, bring up the code, like, 3 times in a stream and stuff. Yeah. Oh, I probably should be laying in bed while I do that. That's right. Yeah, let's just go get... It's the afternoon. Let's go get our ammo for our slingshot. I do have my slingshot in my chest indoors. Plus probably a huge pile of rocks. No, a huge pile of wood in this one. There's the standard slingshots. I don't know where I put my better slingshots. Somewhere. Ah. Yeah, that's a shame, Maya. But I understand. I wonder when the game goes on sale next. Is the game still on sale? I know it is a game that goes on sale from time to time. Alright, well. I think I left it... There's a normal slingshot here. I mean, a normal slingshot would work. I'm just going to use it for its explosive property anyways. But I'd rather have the better slingshot, I guess. Just in case I decide to shoot someone with it. But I guess I can use this to just buy the explosive ammo, and then when I find the other slingshot, then I can just use that one. And I'll sell these rusty swords. I'll sell these old weapons. Sure. Alright, so I'll buy a big sack of explosive ammo. Yeah, like 50 ought to... 59 ought to do. That's like half our money in explosives. Don't you dare throw that in the trash, young man. Alright. I like how I just pressed the wrong button. It's like just hovering over the trash can. That would not be good. Alright, so yeah, we should put these... Certainly these materials should go over in the materials chest. Let's fire a few things up. And then we have enough iron for me to upgrade my pickaxe whenever that's ready. So maybe I'll set these 5 iron bars aside. And I think these Omni Geodes should probably go over here in this chest where they're ready to go to the blacksmith kind of thing. Just to remind people that are leaving the door, you know, you can pop by the blacksmith, get these processed. And then I'll just go to bed because, you know, today was a bad day for dungeon running. I want to forget the bad things that happened. Even though it's still a nice rainy day. There's nothing wrong with going to bed early in this game. As long as all the crops are watered and junk. You haven't missed anything too vital. Speaking of which, I'm gonna need to get real familiar with my watering can in a moment. Maybe I should have upgraded this sucker. That would have been a good idea, considering the status of things. Also, I think it should pop up whenever anyone friend requests me, so I will be ready to accept those whenever anyone wants to get in, but it's okay to give me a comment reminding me that that I've already, or that I should do that if I haven't already. I do have that up, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So yeah, we're cool. Alright, I apologize. I'm just making sure I have everything where I can see it. Because I also like to be able to see exactly an example of what I'm streaming as well. Because sometimes the stream gets off. It like sometimes I'm streaming and like the main game window is like askew or something weird. Like I've done something weird with the stream and I don't notice it, so just in case. It is really nice. It is really nice. I think did I ever stream with one monitor? I think I did, yeah. Man, I think it was really... Yeah, it just sounds really hard to go back to streaming with just one monitor, so you can't, like... I can't easily look over at comments or this or that and see how the stream health is going and stuff. Yeah, it does look like that, doesn't it? I was kind of wondering what the dead crops exactly happened there, but lightning. Yes. Well, at this point I'm almost grateful because we had a lot of farmers, so I was feeling like, oh, that's fine. Grow like 200 melons. You know, we have a bunch of players right now. But now it's just me, and I have to water like 200 melons. That's fine. We're gonna get a lot of money from this. We're gonna get a lot of money from this. Yes, you're a good Neko. Now let me harvest the melons, please. I know you like to hide in the melons. You're a melon cat. Alright, so one for Demetrius, and one for the bundle. And then the rest of the melons I can sell. Of course, we'll have plenty, so even if I forget, I think we'll be okay. Good lord, I'm gonna be exhausted. I'm gonna have to go lie in bed and eat melons so I can continue to harvest melons, or I can just eat some mushrooms, actually. That'd be the more economic thing to do. Generally, you don't want to eat crops. While you can eat your own crops for energy. I had a fellow player doing that in a previous stream. I don't think it's as efficient as like eating forage. Whoops, overexerted. I went a bit too far. Ah, damn. It's gonna hurt my regeneration or something, right? Or it's gonna make my actions more expensive. Whoops. Don't sleep. Alright. So, really the best thing you can do. Have you overexhausted yourself? Why don't you just lay in bed and eat cake? Like all true athletes, a really good nutritious thing for any athletic activity is to... Oh, do I not regenerate in bed? Usually you can just lay in bed and regenerate. Have they patched that? Oh, maybe I'm not directly in bed. I'm not regenerating in bed. Oh, I can't just eat in bed? I can't eat in bed and regenerate, and I can't double up. Oh, that was my favorite thing to do. Have they changed that? Well, I mean, this is multiplayer though. But I guess, yeah, it's not. It's only me right now, so I guess it isn't multiplayer. Yeah, because it still pauses when I pause it. Yeah, so I mean, technically, it's not multiplayer right now. So I'm sorry, you can't eat in bed successfully. You're alone. You do it in front of friends, or it's sad. Okay. Eating with an audience. There you go. We need friends. Yeah, exactly. I understand now. I need to eat in bed with friends. That's eating in bed alone. Just it's not. That's not. It's no good. That's just pathetic. Yeah, and I can always eat a good breakfast if I don't get full energy back tomorrow. Which, considering I'll be doing this all day, I'm probably just gonna be getting to bed after this. There won't be too much else to do. Yeah, but that's okay. Alright, yeah. Well, there's plenty of extra melons. So it's like, I mean, I'll need to keep two, but yeah, I could have gone in Demetrius or whatever, but yeah, let's just get things done. Let's grow huge amounts of melons. Ah. Well, yeah, coffee is really good in the long run for the energy and stuff, but yeah, not as good, not quite as good for profits, obviously. That works, though. So yeah, it would be really nice to get some sprinklers up in here. But I only have access to the standard sprinklers, so we're gonna have to get more farm levels. I've got batteries for the iridium kind, so I'm definitely gonna get some sprinklers, but this will definitely get me the farming experience. I've been letting other players pick a lot of the crops. Maybe I should be more assertive when it comes to, like, letting myself get more farm experience, yeah. Should be picking more. Well, we'll definitely get my farming experience up today. We'll take care of that. Yes, and it'll grow all summer, so that's really nice too, yeah. Yeah, that's one of those really convenient ones, where you don't have to, like, worry about replanting and fertilizing and all that stuff. So if you got sprinklers on it, it's really convenient. So yeah, it is really nice. I think it's still a good thing, yeah. Certainly. It's a nice thing to get out of the way. Having a good coffee plantation. Plus, then you can give coffee to your horse. Every 2 days, yeah. Yeah, and that makes sense, considering it takes, like, 5 coffee beans to actually make a cup of coffee. I mean, you're gonna need to get a lot of harvests to make it really worth your while. But, yeah, I forgot that it's every 2 days, so... That would definitely help justify it a lot more too. Alright, my guy's getting exhausted. Because I mean, I could eat some of my crops, but what did I have? I got some green algae that spring onions, wild horseradish. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. I'll leave the algae to make soup out of when we actually get a kitchen. But I don't know of anything that uses spring onion in the... Right, I could make like a Whoops, I went to the social tab. Don't do that. You could make, like, wild seeds. Yeah, you couldn't make field snacks. That was the other 3 things. Okay. I guess I'll just eat these. I need to keep watering, but first I must eat a large amount of spring onions to keep me going. And wild horseradish. For only the extreme spiciness of this meal. And almost acidic flavor of these raw vegetables can I possibly continue to water this field. Or I expect wild horseradish to be a lot like the normal kind of horseradish. I don't know. But that's very, very spicy stuff. And then onions. I guess spring onions wouldn't be quite as potent as your regular kinds. Nothing like eating a raw onion, though. Yeah. That'll keep you going. Your character's quite a trooper when it comes to eating various things. Sadly, no, I've let my cooperative friends do a lot of the harvesting, so I only know how to make basic sprinklers. I can make the basic kinds, but ultimately they're just kind of not worth it. At least get quality sprinklers is what it seems to be. Like, that generally seems to be the rationale, and I kind of agree with that. Then again, with how much watering I'm having to do, I could even justify that. But yeah, we'll get the quality sprinklers, if not the iridium sprinklers, and then we'll do some real growing. Yeah, hand water till you get quality ones. Sounds good to me. I know Joao Pedro is trying to get in. Are you, yeah. I'm still looking at... I haven't seen any new... Like, it's weird how the friends list has changed. Oh, I've got 2 group invites. Well, I don't really care about those groups. But no friend invites. Okay. So we're still good on that. But it is interesting how they're making all these changes on Steam. I feel like they're trying to stay competitive with, like, other services. Good to see you, Yoa. Yeah. Let me know if you're having trouble getting in. Oh. You don't understand? Like, there's a Steam friends list. Like, right now, I'm doing friends on friends only right now. Like, I guess I could just do the invite code already, but yeah, I mean, I guess everyone's been cool. It just takes away my ability to regulate some things. That's all. But I guess, you know, I'm starting to wonder. It's like this series. I'm starting to wonder how much gameplay's left in the series. You know what? What the hey? Here's the code. Here's the code. I'll just loosen up. There's the code. How much damage could possibly be done? Let's find out. I mean, I'm not asking to be trolled. Let's, like, you know, be cool, you guys. But really, like, there's the code. Like, if, you know, like, I have an autosave. I have an autosave thing, so that even if I do, we can just roll back. There's, like, one of the mods is an autosave thing, so yeah, there you go. And I exhausted myself again. Okay. Well, we're gonna have help watering the crops. I need your help. I exhausted myself out here in the fields. I need help out here in the fields. I'm trying out. I've watered the crops, but I have dried out in the sun. In the summer, in the summer heat. I keep doing that. Pay attention. Why was I was for some reason, yeah, I was reminded of the good old Malcolm. Oh, the starfruit's ready. Corandia 3. That Malcolm quote. You know, I kind of do want to play that point and click series, the Malcolm, or the Corandia series, particularly number 3. I could see just doing number 3 without doing the other games, and it still being just as entertaining. Yeah, I did run out of salmon berries. Ah, Joao Pedro has joined once again. Alright, welcome back. Yep, you don't forget the melons. We'll turn the melons later. I'm getting lazy. But there's a few games that's like come to mind from time to time, just as iconic. They have like iconic little sound bits that just get stuck in your head. Like there was this weird, God, I can't even remember what the name of it was. I'd have to look at like the MAME arcade files, but it was this weird, like quasi 3D kind of game. It like used like a holographic. That's right. It was a holographic arcade machine that had like a little cowboy, and you'd play this cowboy, and you'd make him like shoot at like various things. Like at first it was like Indians and things, but then it was also like all sorts of other things. Next. All right, so yeah, he says he's got. I can leave it to him. He'll water things, and I can do other things if I like. So I appreciate that. Anyways, I remember there was like all sorts of weird adventures. Like it started like with something kind of typical, and it was weird. It was like the game was kind of like. I'll just pay attention to that, but kind of like Dragon's Lair, but with live actors, like live action. And they play the scenes, a little extra luck. And like, your guy would get, I remember one of the, okay, so the sound bit that stands out in my mind is like this wizard popping up whenever you fail. Because there'd be all these weird fantasy things as well. But he'd pop up saying like, turn before you shoot. Shoot faster! It's like usually those two. There's a couple other things he'd say, but mostly it was just like, turn before you shoot. Because I'd be like, you'd like, something would happen, you'd be like, you'd press like the shoot button, shoot. You'd like, but it's like, nope, you died, you press the shoot button. And then it's like a turn and shoot, and like, you'd press the buttons, but it had like, I don't know, it was like a really crappy version. I bet it would suck if I played it again. But it was like, just like the style of it just kind of sticks in your mind. Just how weird it was. Oh, there's a master slingshot. Okay. I'll just transfer this to that. It's just interesting how certain things can get stuck in your mind. Like that. Hologram time traveler, you found it? Ah. Thanks for that. Alright. Has the mushroom harvest come in? Yes, it has. So I'll grab those. I guess I'll use these as adventure food except for the morel, which we shall save because it is special. It is the holy mushroom. And then I will go on an adventure. Should I... Ah, and we do have quite a few, or we do have 2 of these bombs, too. But I've got the slingshot, so I'll let someone else use those bombs. Right. feel like I should bring more rocks, but I don't have any rocks. You literally Googled turn before you shoot and got that as a result? Oh, perfect. That's awesome, Bridget. Now that is hilarious. Turn before you shoot. Shoot faster. Turn before you shoot. That's like you'd hear him say that a million times and it would start to piss you off. It's like, I did turn before I shot, wizard. The graphics don't match what you do with the stick. It's really like you're watching a video and you get like results. Like there's a little bit of a delay and it's kind of BS. Like it was like quarter eater territory, but it was still kind of fun just because it was holographic. Yeah, that's the thing. It was like one of those holographic things, so it's like the style was still very interesting. But I remember being like slightly unresponsive. It's like it kind of made sense, but it's like I'm not sure exactly why I died there. But the wizard says I didn't turn. I think I turned, you know? It's like you're like, God damn it. This is definitely worth another quarter. God damn it, that was bullshit. That's worth another 50. Or I think it was like, since it was holographic, I think they were charging like 50 cents. And it's like, 50 cents per go? This is some sort of, like, and now that's even more common these days, but I think it's like, this is some sort of highway robbery. Charging more than 1/4 for a gaming experience. But now you got like, now it's not entirely wrong to see like arcade games that like charge $1. It's like, really? Well, that's inflation for you. When I was a kid, all the arcade games cost 25 cents. And if they charged 50 cents, we said shenanigans. We rose up. We struck. But eventually they won. No, like, whenever I went to the arcade, I would, like, if there was arcade games that charged more, I would tend to gravitate towards the 25-cent machines because you could get that many more plays out of them. If I found the games that I wanted to play. Which I usually could. But yeah, this does kind of remind you of Terraria in many ways. That's a fair comparison, I would say. Let's go down the hole. It hurts me a bit, but it's worth it. Ah, good. I didn't have to jump down it twice. Ooh, Jimmy, Christmas little cracker. Okay. Kind of surprised me with that one. Scary. I don't want to die again. I've already died once this stream. I think that will be quite enough of that. Let's make sure to stay healthy. Okay. So, what was I just talking about? Stuff? Arcade games? I can't remember anymore. Almost getting killed has, made me lose my train of thoughts. Ah, yes, right. That I just would like to play. I generally played the, like, somewhat older machines that are worth 25 cents. Except when it came to those really cool... I remember there was a few really cool games that had, like, immersive features that I was willing to pony up 50 cents to play. Like, I remember there was this arcade game called Tokyo Tank that had, like a huge seats. And, like, it had, like, hydraulics in the seat, so it, like, would shake every time you fired the cannon and stuff, and... I remember there was a few arcade games that had, like, hydraulics in the pistols. That's right, the Time Cops, or, no, not... Time Crisis, that's it. The Time Crisis series. They had these, like, these pistols with, like, a pneumatic, like, double action kind of effects. Where it would kind of provide, like, a kickback when you fired. Was that... Am I using that term right? Double action? I don't know. Anyways, they had like a slide that would like push back, so it gave you like feedback like you were firing a pistol, and it actually like kind of helped you essentially bump fire to fire a bit faster. I could shoot a lot faster thanks to that, like the knockback on that pistol. So I really enjoyed like that whole series of games. And then they started releasing but then they started releasing that Time Crisis game without the pistol with the pneumatic in it, because I thought, well, having a pistol with a pneumatic in it is more expensive. And it's like, aw. That was like most of the reason. I mean, the game was kind of cool with the... Like, it had another feature going for it where, like, if you stepped on a pedal, you were, like, stepping out. And then if you, like, took your foot off the pedal, like, it would, it was like you were hiding. You were taking cover, so... Like, it had two features going for it that, like, made it more than just a shooting gallery game. Ah, yes, I should have at least a lava katana here, that's true. I am being a bit risky with the old obsidian edge. I'm hoping to get a prismatic shard, so I don't have to buy a lava katana, because lava katanas aren't cheap. But last time I died, I lost like 1,000 G, too, so... I should be careful. Alright, I only have 58 stone. This is one of those scenarios where I'd like to have some stone. Monster area. Gotta be careful. Like, I don't know if I have enough stone to make a staircase anyways, but I don't think I do right now. I think it's like, how much did it take? At least 50? Or do I have enough? Let me make sure. Nope. Okay. 99. It took a whole stack of 99. Okay. Gotta remember that. Or no, like a whole stack's like 200 something. But it takes a lot in any case. That's true. The lava katana could turn into could turn into a hand-me-down. So that's a good point. Ah, and Cammy's joining. Oh, very good. All right. Looks like I'm doing okay for now, as long as I don't get stormed by those crazy eel things. Do have to be careful with this number of slimes. A little bit complex. But I definitely have to keep my health up. Hey, good to see you, Almond. I'll step back so I can actually properly say hi. There we go. Good to see you. Yeah, like, since I haven't been getting a good response at this point, like, I'm gonna hold off on the Discord for now. But I would like to assign my regulars, like, Almond, since you're one of my regulars, I would like to assign you a special role so that, like, we could do Discord more easily, but I haven't gotten that worked out, so yeah, we'll get in contact on Discord, and I'll try to make that happen. But yeah, I'll pass on the idea of just doing a public room. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good, Almond. And yeah, I've got a couple other regulars that I would be totally cool with having on the stream, as far as voices are concerned. Otherwise, yeah, I'd at least like to have a conversation with the person, or know what their microphone's like before I do a stream with them. But I could do like an open Discord thing at some other points, but like nuts. I feel like that would almost be like a separate stream, rather than in the middle of a Stardew Valley. Because that's like, who knows what will happen if I do something like that. Yeah, it depends on the kind of game, too. Certainly. I heard the zippy noise. I'm not seeing the zippy eel. I'm not hearing the sky eel. Not seeing the sky eel. Yeah, and text is easier to moderate than voice. Yeah, you got it. And or easier to ignore. Ah, bomb. Okay. Can't stick around much longer. But I want that bomb. I want the bomb. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, I should go. Oh. Holy crap. That's a lot. Yep. It should go down the hole. First chance I get. Let's go. Jump in. Okay, hopefully the fall doesn't kill you. Yeesh. Alright. So it's gonna munch on my purple mushroom here. Oh, it's past 12 anyway, so somebody should be getting home. But there's another hole here, so let's go down that hole first. Okay. Oh, okay. They're after me. They're saying I should leave. Okay. But there's a hole here, so I should jump down that. Oh, it's just hearing my incredulous voice. Oh, but there's another hole. Let's go down that one. Let's keep going. If there was more holes, I'd just keep jumping until I died. All right. I'm blocking on the bus. Yeah, and at least I got a rabbit's foot. That's true. Alright, let's get to bed. Oh, yeah, we do. We do still need it from the center, don't we? We sure do. Thank you for reminding me, Bridget. Because I do often forget about these things. Alright. And if anyone's in need of the basic pack upgrade, that would be fine. I see no issue with this. And fine, I'll just... Well, I'll keep the cactus fruit because I need that. Sell some of this nonsense. Fire up. Anything I have here? Yeah, we do have a lot of crops to water. We sure do. Oh yeah, we had a lot of... Oh, I sold the other stuff, that's right. Okay, that's fine. I'll hold on to the stone, that's good. I put a gold ore there, that's... whatever. Okay. I gotta at least help out with the watering a little. I can't leave all the watering to my friends. But yeah, thank you guys so much for helping me with this. It was quite a bit of work to do on my own. Oh, what oops. Did you accidentally kill one? Because that's okay. Like maybe with a pickaxe or something. Ah, that happens. There's lots of melons to spare. Ah, you killed a melon. No. What if What if this was Princess Tomato of the Salad Kingdom? In that game, the vegetables were alive. They were people. That would have been the melon would have been like Mrs. Melon or something. And it would have died screaming. Oh, exactly. Or at least killed a melon. Ended a melon life. And what would Mrs. Melonhead say to Mr. Melonhead about Melon Boy Jr. having a sudden traumatic death? There you go. The melon legacy is over. That's for sure. God, I'm tempted to play that game. Princess Tomato in the Salad Kingdom. Because that was just weird. Having a game that was like, kind of like Myst. But it wasn't very good for like Nintendo. I don't think it was that great. The reason I know why I haven't gone back and played that, because I don't think it was very good, to be honest. I don't remember it being incredible. I remember it being a rental. Sounds like a fake game, such a silly name. I know. Princess Tomato. And you were like some sort of like cucumber knight. And you had like a sidekick named Percy Persimmon. And I remember at one point, like you needed, I don't remember a lot of the puzzles in the game, but I do remember at one point you needed to get him like water wings so you could, like Percy Persimmon would refuse to swim across water, so you had to like get him some water wings. It's like, what the hell are water wings? It's like, oh, that's what water wings are? I had no idea. Because the idea of water wings actually was kind of surprising to me because, like, I've grown up knowing how to swim. Like, I was exposed... We had a place to swim when I was very young. Or we've always had... Growing up on a farm, we always had a lake that was, like, designated for swimming, and we would spend the summers there. And then we would also go to the beach sometimes. I did have a good... That part of my childhood was pretty nice. Before everything went bad. And my parents got divorced and all that nonsense, but... in any case, yeah. I was kind of surprised that people didn't really know how to swim or didn't know. I mean, it's like, I guess it kind of made sense, but when I was really young, I remember, like, my mother played that game when I was really young. God, I had to be like 4. Yeah. Yeah, it was, my parents divorced when I was 8. So, yeah. It was pretty early. Yeah. And, I mean, it was well, it ended up being okay. It was bad at first, of course. But, you know. Everything works out for the best in the end. But then also, like... I mean, yeah, I think it had something to do with it when my father also lost his job, and... You know, it's like, not only were things, like, difficult emotionally, but they were also difficult financially right after that for my family. Swimming lessons when you were a kid. Oh, I'm getting hugged by a mummy. Swimming lessons when you were a kid, but you flunked. Because you were just being taken to, like, a neighborhood pool. That makes sense. Yeah, go for it. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not really too worried about anything at this point. Yep. Yeah. Right. I think that was for... And then, like... As long as we get, like, if we have a silo, then we can cut the grass, and it'll just be stored in the silo for future reference, right? So yeah, we might want to do that. But I think that's why they say not to cut the grass, is because, like, you can get lots of free feed. And if you don't have a silo, not yet. But we can get one. I think we can afford one, we just need a bunch of rocks. a bunch of rocks, a little bit of clay. I think it was like stone, clay, and a little bit of cash, but we got the cash. Grass will. Yeah, not weeds. Yeah, weeds will be fiber. Right. And Almond was talking about weeds, not grass, so. That's true. So yeah, if you're talking about the weeds, that's one thing. The grass is definitely another. And grass can be replanted, so yeah. Just don't don't worry about anything. It's all good. Oh, what's not good is my health. Okay. Back up. Ah, welcome, Potato Liquor. Ah, and Zakush has added me on his friends list. Okay, good. That pop is working. Okay. I'll just kill this monster before I say hi, just so I don't die. Okay. Yeah, feel free to cut weeds and grass. And, yeah, I'll add the other guy on Steam that just... I'll accept that. I see they've got a new area where you accept friends. That's interesting. Confirm. Okay, I wonder if they increase the max friends limit. I hope so. That'd be cool. Because, yeah, I'd certainly be in favor of them increasing the max friends list limits. Because Steam's come a long way. And these days, like, 200 or 300 something max friends just doesn't seem like enough anymore. It's kind of funny. But I mean, Steam's a different place from when they first created it. Like, 300 friends, that was just fine back then. Anyways, I'm out of food, so I'm gonna have to be real careful, like... Yeah. Okay. I kinda like it, but there is some weird things that I'm still kinda getting used to for the new Steam UI. Uh-oh. Yeah, well, I mean, I kind of like the idea of the new features, but some of the color choices, yeah, I don't know. Like, I kind of hope they let us change some of the, yeah. I don't know, like, some of the color choices are kind of strange, we'll just put it that way. I kind of wish I could change that, but... Right, we're not pausing that screen anymore. Good to see you, Nami Noms. Welcome back. Alright, I gotta be real careful now. I should consider running. But yeah, the voice chat thing's cool. So yeah, I really like all the features they've added. And it seems like they've made some advances with the broadcasting function of Steam as well. So, I mean, I could consider streaming on Steam. Like, that wouldn't be unheard of. But I don't know, like, I'm used to YouTube and Twitch. I could certainly see that as a platform I had. Ooh, Jesus, like, run! Like, if I deal with another one of those guys, I'm screwed. Ah, you're welcome, Zakush. Yes. Welcome to the friends list, and welcome... I hope you enjoy... Welcome to the game as well, if you decide to join. Alright. I gotta go and get more food. Maybe I should fish and get some sushi. That wouldn't be a bad thing, too. That's like the chill thing for me to do. I just keep getting good luck days, so... Or just, like... forage a bit. fish works for sushi. But we need to get a kitchen first. So I still need to do that. Where is your twin? I think she's a bit sleepy right now, so I guess she's resting at the moment. So yeah, probably just getting some rest. I wasn't sure if Libby was going to be here or not, but just getting some well-deserved rest. Yeah, and that doesn't... Getting it from Linus isn't too hard, so I'll make sure to do that. I'll bribe him with some food. Alright. Yeah, it is a bit difficult for Libby to show up to all the streams. Just because she's in a different time zone, and if she has things to do during the day, well, it's just not convenient for her to stay up late. But I appreciate when she's here. But otherwise, like, yeah, it just doesn't always work out. But she'd be here if she could, I'm pretty sure. Ah, yes. And George wants a pepper for his knee. Alright. George, I will slap you on the knee with this pepper. Alright, and hooray! Hooray for rain. Yes, the rain feels great. Alright, and we got a lot of people here. Not all of them. Just a few were. I've got those. Alright, so put away this melon. Hey, David Moe. Welcome back to the stream. I remember when I first ran into you, David. It's because I had the multi-stream chat up so I couldn't see your icon. Now that I've seen when I saw your icon, your chat icon, it explained everything. But if I remember, I called you David Moe at first, because you could call it Mo. It's spelled Mo and Moe are the same spelling, but quite a different meaning. But I would venture by your icon that I'm gonna go with Moe. But you know, then again, it's really the same thing, because you remember, everyone knows those classic Three Stooges. Larry, Curly, and Moe. I was, you know, it was a classic episodes. But yeah, it's purely because when I'm looking at the multi-chat, it doesn't show the icons from the YouTube. I have to look at the YouTube specific chat. Oh yeah, I forgot to slap George on the knee. Alright, and I'll do some fishing as well. George Nicola, okay. Interesting graphic you have with a backpack too. You found it in a pond, yes. Well, then when low, it'll be delicious then. Pond cola. Okay, so, once again, the fortune teller said the spirits feel neutral, so. This is Minecraft before Minecraft? Well, I'll agree with you, even though I think Minecraft did come first. I think. Or did it? I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Minecraft's been around for a while. Then again, I don't know exactly when Like, I know that the maker of this game started on the project quite a while ago, and it's been a long project, so maybe this project did come first, but it just wasn't released first. Well, anyways. George, this really slaps you on the knee. Harvest Moon was Minecraft before Minecraft. There you go. And did you see George? It looked like he almost did like a spin with his wheelchair for a moment. This pepper got me going so much, I'm gonna do a spin. Woohoo! That's the most energetic I've ever seen. George. I wish I brought my hoe. Because I'm seeing a lot of worms. Ah, yeah, Harvest Moon. Yeah, more like Harvest Moon than Minecraft, but Minecraft has been around longer than this, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, definitely. Yeah, because wasn't Minecraft like 2012 or something? Yeah, Harvest Moon. I mean, definitely this game is inspired by Harvest Moon, without a doubt. Yeah, I'll go ahead and sell these. Should I sell the corals? I'm gonna sell the corals too. If you want to buy, like, if you want to buy a fiberglass rod, that'd be okay. I think you get special fish for fishing here, right? Are they worth more money? I don't know, but I like fishing at this dock rock now. Ah, that's fair, Bridget. Only watching other people play Minecraft. I feel like you get the main idea, having done that. I mean, you can exercise certain bits of creativity or try various mods, but I don't feel like you're missing out too much not having played Minecraft. Although, for me personally, playing with the lava in the way I did was kind of fun. The liquid physics. The best part of the game for me was liquid physics. Ah, yeah, Amadeus. Yeah, Amadeus does really have... He is fun to watch for his relaxing and kind of analytical way of, like, engaging mods and doing things and showing things. Yeah, and it was pretty cool. That mod that we were playing together was cool. I need to get some of the more advanced mods working, because that would give us a reason to get back to that. I do really like the game we've been doing recently, Vagante. But yeah, Minecraft is good. Ah. Navi Noms, you say you only played it for like 5 minutes, but it made you dizzy and you couldn't tell anything apart, basically, because everything was squares. Yeah, I can understand that bit too. It is, like, you know, other games, like, characters have, like, a little bit of an outline, kind of. You can really tell. Like, things read really well. You can tell where one object ends and what ends and one object begins. But other than the spatial location and the fact that everything's where it is in a grid and everything's a square, really you don't have, like... You certainly don't have the outlined look of some games like Borderlands 2 or those heavily cel-shaded games or whatever. But that's just different graphical styles. But I can understand. I can understand that thoughts. And it does kind of feel nice when you can easily tell what everything is. And good to see you, Bobby Turner. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so I'm mostly just trying to get my fishing skill up. Oh, I need to bribe Linus as well. Make sure to bribe Linus. Maybe look out for his birthday. Pay attention to birthdays. That'd be good. I have not been paying attention to birthdays. Hey, you, Sebastian. How about you having the seaweed? I hate this. You hate the seaweed. But it's the weed of the sea, my friend. It's... The Japanese eat it. They eat it raw. Or they put it in a maki roll. My friends. Well, now we know. I'm trying to, like, memorize who likes what. And also I just like giving people random things because I think it's kind of funny to disappoint people. Seaweed! Hey! Like, who would do that? Oh, would you be happy about that? I guess. It's edible. I guess I'll put it in my fridge. I don't think I'm gonna eat it, though. He's actually angry at me, though. But that's basically the same as giving people, like, random fish. Hey, I got this raw fish for you. What time will I start streaming tomorrow? And good to see you, Tron. Once again, it's... Or Tron. It's... Yeah, 7 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. Or Eastern Standard Time in the PM. Or... Yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the easier way to say it. And then 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well. So 7 for 2 hours. I take an hour break, and then 10 for 2 hours. Ah, he likes sashimi, frozen tears, and void eggs. He does like sashimi. Well, if he likes sashimi, why doesn't he like seaweed? I mean, that's pretty close to sushi. You're just like one step away from sushi, my friends. Just put a little effort into it. It's fine. Here you go. And here's some fish. Just one step away from sushi. Maybe a few steps away from sushi, to be exact. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. Damn. Ooh, he's being really tricky today. Sometimes if the fish wants to be mean, it's hard to compete with it. I mean, you can do it. There's a little bit of psychology involvement. Sometimes it just depends on if the fish just wants to sit there for a bit for you. Or if it just wants to consistently be a jerk. Copper ore. Just put this torch there because it looks nice. Lights the place up a bit. Maybe it'll burn the dock down, if we're lucky. I'm kind of tempted to play Junimo carts. Refined quartz. Ah, you always sucked at these kind of games? That's understandable. We all have our specialties. So... I mean, this game, it doesn't really matter if you mess things up. Really, you can't go wrong in this kind of game as long as you keep at it. Ding-a-ling. Georgia Cola. Drink the evil. More pond cola. Sounds good. Sounds delicious. Oh, I was gonna type in yum. You have black thumb. Alright. Tiller, wrench, tiller. I'd say just... You're gonna do more plants than animals. Animals can be difficult just to deal with every day. Whereas the plants, you can just do the sprinklers. I mean, I could see going rancher, but... You'd have to be doing something very specific to make that a good choice, the extra 20%. Now, if somebody, I hit the table there. If somebody takes too long to load up, we can always do the thing where I exit game and rehost and it'll move ahead a day. Do you know the game called Moonlighter? The only game called Moonlighter I know about is it's a mini game for Skies of Arcadia, and it was for the visual memory units of the Dreamcast. Tron. But I did play that a lot. Ah, you froze. Okay. Well, now it went through. That makes sense. Yeah, I was going to give you a few minutes. People in Rainbow Six Siege are toxic. Oh, I can imagine. Yeah, it's a first-person shooter. Like, is it not going through? It says waiting for players 4 out of 4. I guess I have to close and restart it. Okay, I'll close and restart it. It's not going through. I'll just restart it. That's fine. That happens. We're not going to actually lose any progress. You guys will just have to rejoin. But yeah, I can imagine Bobby Turner, sadly. I was quite surprised. Well, I mean, not entirely, but how toxic that occasionally I check in on Team Fortress 2. I play that game. But the last couple of times I played Team Fortress 2, the community for that game can get kind of toxic. Like, I just joined a game, and immediately I'm being called, like... Somebody was calling me, like, a liar. And it's like, I just joined the game. Or what, a hypocrite. That's right, Tiegon is a hypocrite, is what somebody said to me. Right when I joined the game. And it's because there was drama about engineers. There being, like, too many engineers using the mini-sentries. And I joined as an engineer using a mini-sentry. But I just joined, and I didn't know about the ongoing drama between the two teams. And immediately, they're, like, trying to kick me. Just because I came in, you know, like, I had no context to this fight that they were already having. And then they're just putting, like, all the blame on me. It's like, whoa, hey, I didn't know. I just was like, hey, I just joined, you know? Don't call me a hypocrite when I haven't... Or why not even... I just, you know, like, this is the first thing I've said. How can I already be a hypocrite? Like, that's... And, you know, just, like... And just, like, other... Well, not just that, but, like, other... Like, you'll get, like, either... Like, out-and-out trolls. People, like, trolling the voice chat. Saying, like, basically the worst things imaginable. Or you'll get, like, kids. I mean, it is... Like, Team Fortress 2, I can kind of understand it happening, because Team Fortress 2 is a free first-person shooter. So, you're gonna get a lot of random people. Some of which, you know, sometimes you get nice people, but sometimes you get, like, just, like, the lowest common denominator. But it can be a little bit surprising sometimes. Like, people that are just, like, kind of troll... You get kids and people that are, like... older adults that are, like, just trolling and out to troll those kids. And then you get a small portion of them that are reasonable, nice people. As well. But a lot of them... Well, no, I shouldn't say a small portion, but, like, of the people who talk, I guess it's, like, a 1/3 of each. The annoying child, the troll, and, like, the normal kind of person. And then a lot of people are just quiet. The quiet people. Which the quiet people are nice. But, like, when you're talking about, like, voice chat. Like, I have a good microphone, and I voice chat on Team Fortress 2 when I play it. But, like, it's a mixed experience if you do that on a free game. We'll just put it that way. It can, you do so at your own risk. Maybe I should sell these directly to Pierre. Ah, whatever, just stuff them in there. I'm lazy. Alright, done deal. I still have a lot of fun with Team Fortress, but... Or I've had, like, people be like those competitive types where they're like... Well, either competitive is, like, they'll want to, like, challenge people and, like... they won't stop bothering you if they think you're, like, anywhere close to as talented as them. Or if they think, God forbid, they think you're better than them. And then, well, certainly just, like, the trollish types, I'll just, like, find an individual and, like, pick on them relentlessly. And sadly, when it comes to trolls, I've learned to, like, just not feed the trolls, as they say. But sometimes in games like that, when somebody's, like, picking on someone, sometimes I will, like, stand up for someone that's like, you know, why do you have to be, like, a jerk like that, basically? You know. Can't, like, I don't like it when somebody starts berating their own team. Like, I can understand using, like, I can understand, like, insulting the enemy team as, like, a tactic. I can rationalize that, but when you start attacking your own team excessively and calling them pieces of crap and stuff just because they're not playing or doing what you expect, I have a tendency to, like, step up and say, you know, cut that out. Why can't we work as a team, you know? And then that will turn the troll. I have a way of getting trolls to turn their attention to me when I really should just, like, not bother. Although sometimes trolls will just, like, go after me just because I have a unique name or whatever, or because I happen to be talking, or, you know, I don't know why, but sometimes I have a tendency to make those. There are ways to, like, prevent those kind of occurrences from happening if you have the right mentality, but I'm not always ready to do that, to be fully honest. Yeah, and some people just like to, you know, call people out because they just like to do that, so. The point is that you will reach. It can make games less fun to play when the communities are toxic. And I hate to make that part of the evaluation on whether or not I want to play the game, but sadly it is. Yeah, and the spirits are somewhat annoyed today, so I'm better off just fishing. So that is one of the things that makes me slightly less excited to play, like, a game like that. Whereas, when I used to play the game Savage, in fact, it's been a while since I checked into that game, but there was an RTS, or it was like a third-person shooter / RTS game called Savage. There's also a sequel, but I like the original way more. Basically, that game, the player base started going downhill, and it became like a very tight-knit community. But it's still, like, the game lasted a really long time, considering. And, like, there was mods and stuff for it, but, like, that community, like, when the game was new, it had, like, certain toxic elements and stuff, but, like, the community became really friendly at the end just because they knew that if I troll someone, I'm gonna make the game that I love go away because no one will be playing it. And I kind of wish people would realize that when they're trolling on their favorite game. Like, there was people would work. Oh, the code changed. The code changed. Okay, I'll give you the new code. But, like, the community moderated itself quite well, and they were very, like, acutely aware that if they banned people for the wrong reasons or just, like, encourage trolls or things like that, like, that the game would die. And also, we kind of knew each other, like, you know, we were all regulars. And so it was. I did really like that environment when I played that game, toward the end of its lifespan. Like, some of my favorite moments with Savage were towards the end of the game's lifespan. But I think the game is basically dead now. No problem. But, obviously, there's always going to be trolls. That's just a thing. With anything that gets too big or too famous. Damn. That is a super cucumber that's just ready to rock, and I was not. So, I mean, that's just kind of endemic with things being popular and stuff. And but, I mean, however, it is interesting how certain games will generate friendlier environments. Like, I find strategy games to be a bit friendlier than, like, RTS games, and the community of the RTS game to be a bit friendlier than, like, the first-person shooter game, or, like, the RPG game might be friendlier. Certainly, certain kinds of MMORPGs can be kind of friendly. Or, like, co-op games, the community is certainly friendlier than other ones. But sometimes even, like, co-op games can get nasty if, like, if the game gets, like, difficult enough or competitive enough, which is kind of funny. Surprising when people turn on each other, even in co-op games. But when the task gets difficult enough and the expectations get high enough. Like, usually first-person shooter games take the cake, but, like, those MOBAs would generate some very nasty people, that's for sure. Oh well. I wonder what my fishing skill is about now. I guess as a final note on what I was talking about, like, I don't really mind trolls in games as long as it's easy to avoid them, but sometimes it's difficult to avoid these difficult people. Like, when you're playing League of Legends, that's one of the things that turned me off to that game, is like it's a team of 5 people, and if one of your teammates is just not on board, then that can almost ruin the game. Whereas, like, in a bigger game, you can. Hey, Marlene Villigus. This is Stardew Valley co-op. It's the beta build of Stardew Valley. Why couldn't the worker go to an R-rated movie? Because he was a miner? Like a coal miner? Is it that joke? Because he was a miner. Okay. I at least got that one. Good. But it's no big deal if you're in a game with, like when you run into a trollish person on, like, Team Fortress 2, like, there's ways to turn off, like, the voice chat, but it can be a little bit annoying to get through those menus to do it. Like, I'm getting better at it, because I guess to play the game you have to get real comfortable with muting people quickly. But I think, like, PlanetSide 2, they made it easier in PlanetSide 2 as far as I know. But also in PlanetSide 2, I think that's why PlanetSide 2 was my first-person shooter of choice, is because, like, the world was so huge that if you ever met something you didn't like, a person or a situation or whatever, you could just go somewhere else in that big world. You didn't have to fight the same sniper over and over again, or the same, like, squad of tanks, or the same fortress over and over again. Whereas, like, in those other games, you get put in a match. Yeah, and you'd basically be ramming your head into the same wall over and over again. And, like, you might be able to be a really skilled player and turn it around, but oftentimes there's only so much you can do as one player, especially if you're not anywhere close to the top of the charts in terms of skill. But yeah, I've kind of been over this stuff before. Probably should get on another topic. Really, I was just talking... Yeah, we were all just talking about... I all started on, just different communities. Well, I guess that's why I also liked PlanetSide 2, going back to that one, is because it had a friendlier community, so... Even if there was, like, certain parts of the game that I didn't like quite as much, the community was just so fun to, like, goof off with. Sometimes you just goof off and play with vehicles and play with the physics of the game, and not even really achieve anything, and still, like, say, well, I had a good time. You know, I had a better time than if I would actually tried to achieve something in another game, where the physics might have been, like, slightly better and the graphics slightly more fun. Is this Terraria? Not quite. It's not... It's only a semi-sideways angle. It's like that weird... What do they call it? Like a 2/3 angle? Where it's like it's kind of top down, but it's kind of not. We're only kind of sideways here. Not like Terraria, where everything's sideways. But everything is based on squares, in a way. I could see this put in a side-scrolling context, though. Let's keep that copper bar. I probably should... Yeah, I should upgrade. Like... my watering can. I should upgrade my watering can. What the heck? I'll do that. So give me... Well, it's too late. It's too late. What am I thinking? I could do that tomorrow, but it's probably not going to be raining tomorrow. Alright, I'll upgrade my pickaxe, and I'll still have to just... I'll just have to relax for a while when I do that. Some trash. How many people are sleeping? Oh, it's just one other person in with me now. We had 4 people, but... I guess not everyone got back in. Alright, yeah, I'll give Linus a gift tomorrow. Alright, so we got more farming skill. I got myself a quality sprinkler, that's cool. Oh, and the cork bobber, cool, I gotta level up for fishing. And a crap load of money. So yeah, we can definitely upgrade. I could even upgrade, we could upgrade our packs too. Maybe we should do that. Ah, and it is raining again. Nice. Yeah, we'll have to buy some more seeds. I'll get lots of quality sprinklers. Oops, right. I was trying to scroll through the menus. You can't. I have to click. So that's iron, gold, quartz. That. I want to save a little bit for the pickaxe upgrade, though. I'll just toss these in here. Was I squirreling? I think I was squirreling some extra iron away in here, right? Did I do that for my upgrade? No, that was the rabbit's foot. Okay. Okay, so how many do I have? Yeah, it just costs 1 for each. Okay, so 7. I got 7. Nice. That's a good start. That is a little bit high for this, or low for this. Oh, don't wreck the lands. Alright, I probably should carry around my hoe with me anyways. We'll start from... Or can I... Yeah, I can harvest that spawn. So yeah, let's start right from there. One there. 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 Yeah, let's do this whole top row for now. Whoops. No, keep the scarecrow. You can stay right there, buddy. Whoops, no, two spaces. Gotta do 2 spaces. Any tips on this game? Sprinklers are nice, but I would skip over the first sprinkler and just go straight to those ones. Let's see, check your luck. Luck's a good thing. Don't forget people's birthdays. It's generally a nice thing. Although I haven't done the best job of remembering people's birthdays either, but... What else? I mean, I wouldn't worry too much about, like, trying to get every single thing done every day. Fishing can be a good way to supplement your income. Certainly. Try to complete the bundles, if you can. I mean, you can always go with Joja, but generally that's not recommended. Oh, I recommend upgrading your pickaxe first. Your backpack? Right. Actually, most people recommend upgrading the backpack first. I like upgrading the pickaxe first because it gives you more materials to upgrade your other tools with. But depending on how much you want to go to the mine, because the mine's a good place to get your money, I would either upgrade, like, probably, the standard way of doing things is upgrade your backpack and then your pickaxe, I would say. Just because your pickaxe can give you more stuff to upgrade your other junk with. I mean, if there's another tool that you want to upgrade more, because you're not doing enough work, you want to do easier work, then that's totally fine. But I recommend the pickaxe for the ability to get things quickly and easily. Now that we got a lot of money, there's, yeah, nothing stopping me from upgrading stuff. Should I probably should buy more seeds, right? Now that I've got all those sprinklers, and it's a rainy day. We got some fertilizer. Should I get more... We already do have some corn. If I just save the corn, I think we'll have enough. And the backpack costs then 10,000, so... Yeah, might as well upgrade the backpack. Feel free to get a new pack, since I'm splurging on the deluxe. Let's see. I'll buy a little extra corn just to be sure. And I guess let's... Since we already have gone through... Oh, right, it's the 27th. Ooh, it's the 27th, right. I only should be buying corn, if anything. Because it's too late in the month. The only seed you should be buying is corn, if anything. And it is a little bit late to be doing corn. I'll buy a little bit of corn. We'll have 8 corn. But I almost did something very silly. I'll buy a whole bunch of melons, and then I can't grow them. I'll have to save that for next season. Oh, I think that corner might not have had any fertilizer. Yeah, I just dug that. Oh, the rest of it does. Alright, so what did we need for the upgraded house? Like, a certain amount of hardwood? I'm gonna gather up all the hardwood we have. Because I know we have hardwood going around. Yeah, not a lot. Okay. I'll need to upgrade my axe in the future as well. Yeah, nothing else needs doing. Ah, that's what she said? Yes. That's for sure. Wayne's World was pretty funny. Good old Wayne's World. It's always what it makes me think of. I'm not sure if Wayne's World was the originator of that joke, but they're the first people I can think of that did that joke. Some of their movies were okay. Not all of them, I think. I mean, it was, like, I don't think the Wayne's World thing aged that well. But it's like that old... That series definitely represents the 90s in a lot of ways, though. Probably pretty well. Better than, like, a lot of things. A lot of the 90s, like, adolescence mentality. Or it kind of felt like how some of my friends acted at the time, really. And, like, personal cameras... Like, a personal camcorder was still, like, a very new thing, so... You'd be doing, like, very silly things, like zooming in and out, and... just stupid stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure I could set up this webcam to zoom in and out in a silly fashion, too, like that. On command. That'd be funny. Like a Wayne's World button. I think I could set that up. Just super zoom in and zoom out. Whoa! Whoa! I think there was other silly things, but... It was just a lot of really stupid gags. Alright, well, it looks like it's just about to be the end of summer. But we did get a lot of money this stream. Boy, are we rich. And that's with my new pack included, so... Yeah, it was a very chill, very relaxed stream, and we managed to make a lot of progress, too. So I'm fairly pleased with that. We got to talk about the difference between Mo and Moe, about different communities and different online games. We got a fair amount of people in here, at least. I mean, it wasn't a huge showing, but it was okay. It certainly beats being alone the whole stream, that's for sure. So we got Alman in here. We had like 3 other people. I'll ring the weird crystals. signifying an extra creepy ending to our stream. I'll sell the halibut. Maybe a bit of coal. Let's go ahead and fire up this copper here. And did I go with the crab pot upgrade yet? Or did I get that to that point? Yeah, where I can turn copper into crab pot. I don't know how much more copper we need, but we got a fair amount of it. I'm gonna take some of this copper and turn it into crab pot. Crab pots. Sounds like I'm making it into something different. Yeah, I just went ahead and did all of that. Okay, there we go. And then, because I'm lazy, I'll just shove them in this lake right now. Could make them ocean crab pots, but maybe later. For now, I'll just do that. And someday I'll have more sashimi, then I'll know what to do with, exactly. And then we'll be able to go to the dungeons as much as we like. Alright, so those crab pots are set. Let's get to bed. In fact, I'm up a bit late, because I went and did this crab pot nonsense. Alright. So I got level 8 farming, that's nice. We got several farming levels. We got a crap load of money. And now it's gonna be the last day of summer, but we'll have to... So thank you very much for joining. I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining you all, Pedro, and thank you for joining Potato. Potato was also here. Potato something, I missed it. You all, Pedro, and Almond. Thank you guys very much for joining, and I will see you guys next time. Coming up in an hour, it will be Tangle Deep, which I'm really enjoying getting into and playing like crazy. It's nice to focus on a game and like play it all the way through. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, Maya Winkler. Thanks for dropping by. I'll enjoy my break, and I'll see you guys in an hour for Tangle Deep. Thanks again. And tomorrow we're gonna be doing more of that Choose Your Fate Friday, where the games I play, you'll be able to vote on, and you know, it'll affect what happens to me in the game. So that should be fun too. Favorite meme? The Ollie A intro theme? I don't know that one, do I? I might have seen that one. I'll have to check that one out. My favorite meme is still steamed hams. I almost want to do a stream about it, the steamed hams. I'm still tempted to do that. Steamed hams. So have a nice treat. Have a good steamed ham. A steamed clam. Even though they're obviously grilled. And, you know, take a look at something nice. I know. Thank you for watching. I hope I was enjoyable to watch as Aurora Borealis here in your house at this time of year in this part of the country. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.